Hi guys, how are you? Well, today when I was playing Observe the Word, the card envy popped out, and my immediate response was, I don't envy anybody. Like, and then I was like, wait a minute, why don't you contemplate that? So, um, anyway, I spent most of the day like just kind of thinking and writing out like if I have any resentments over anything or towards anyone. And one element of envy is resentment. They kind of go along with each other on the frequency scale. So I thought, yeah, I do. I mean, I could still feel, a few resentments in me and or envy. And one of the things is, and this is probably a minor one, not like a hateful type of envy, which they can get to, close to that frequency of hate. But I guess there's all different levels. So you'll know what I mean when you contemplate it, right? So one level for me is I'm driving down the road. This is like present, right? Present day stuff. Driving down the road and, I see people driving by with like their Sprinter vans. And I'm like, oh, like I want one of those so bad. And, I know like the certain style that I like. And so when I see one drive by and I see the people inside of it like totally happy, I mean, there's a fine line between like happy for them. Like I'm like, oh God, look at them. They're having so much fun. And then sometimes it goes to, oh, I wish I had that, I I wish I had somebody to travel with and just enjoy the journey and explore in a Sprinter van. I mean, that would be just so amazing. So there's a sprinkling of envy when it comes to that. And then, but another envy that has kind of dissipated over the years of me doing, forgiving everything, was I was always envious of my younger brother when I was growing up. He was a little over a year younger than me. And I could, as I trace back over my life, I can see like a lot of the actions that I took were for the approval of my family, because he was so like, he's still alive. He's just has this aura about him, and just super bright and super funny and just looks like an angel, and and I was always kind of like the introverted, like super quiet, reserved, observing everything while he was like out entertaining everyone. And oh man. Anyway, so a long festering envy like followed me around my life for the longest time through up until, a few years ago. But I still feel it, I still feel I need to release and forgive those parts that really affected me as a child. So, yeah, envy can do some crazy things to your life. So, yeah, experiment with just kind of browsing through your files and seeing if you need to delete anything, or tell yourself a different story about forgive yourself, and yeah, stop living in the lower frequencies. Do everything you can to not live in the lower frequencies, because they are harming you, literally. But we still play around in them like it isn't doing anything, because we're not observing, we're not present, right? I'm speaking to myself also, guys, not just like you. Gosh. So anyway, and like observe it and then have fun while you're uncovering like the crap that you find, because it's like a treasure. And when it gets uploaded or unloaded, not uploaded, then you feel so much lighter and so much more whole. And like I said, present. And that's what we're all striving to be, right? So, I don't know. Breathe a little more. Journal a little more. Observe and contemplate a little more about where you're at. Forgive yourself and enjoy the journey. So, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for listening. And yeah, I wish you well when you're contemplating this. So it's a good subject to contemplate, in my opinion. Okay. Ciao.